What's up? Back with the MLB 12 The Show series. My Chicago Cubs, their first series didn't go as well as we would like it. We only took one game out of a 3-game series with the Washington Nationals. This time we are in a 4-game series, still at home against the Milwaukee Brewers. You see the lineups here. If you're just tuning in for the first time, I did a fantasy draft. That's my lineup for the most part. I do have a platoon system in center field with Cameron Maybin and Nyjer Morgan. But we start off here in the 3rd inning, right? Placido Polanco, a thorn in my side. After fouling off several pitches, he rips a base hit to left field, scores Pennington, and that puts the Brewers on the board 1-0. In the 5th inning, Melky Cabrera comes up. Brewers still up 1-0. He rips the single into right field. Ichiro comes up throwing, and you ought to know better. You don't run on Ichiro, Pennington. Boom! Gotcha. Throws him out at the plate. Keeps the score 1-0 at that point. Now, moving into the bottom of the 9th inning, still down 1-0, ripping a base hit to left field is Omar Vizquel. Gets on base, the tying run is on. Here we are in the 9th inning. Paul Konerko comes up next. Hey, we figure we're not getting a lot of opportunities. We got to make some happen. Omar Vizquel still second. The throw goes in the center field. Now we got a runner on second base after Konerko pops out. And Alex Gordon up, and he goes deep into the right field corner, comes through in the clutch, ties this game up at 1 in the 9th inning. Big time clutch hit for Alex Gordon, AG. But in the top of the 10th inning, we got LaTroy Hawkins on the mound, and things are not working out. Ripping a single into the right field corner. Ichiro brings it back in. Turns in to be a double, and yes, that was Kawasaki with the double. Here is Melky Cabrera batting from the left side. He's still a problem. Rips a single in the center field. Nyjer Morgan comes up throwing, but not in time to get Kawasaki, and they take the 2-1 lead over the Cubs. In the 10th inning, they're still not done. Ripping a base hit in the right field. A run scores. Nothing Ichiro can do about that. And it got kind of rough. In that 10th inning, they just piled it on. Ended up winning that one 6-1, and we dropped the first game of the series. Game 2 of the series, you see the lineups. We got A.J. Burnett on the mound, opposing Zach Britton. Should be able to handle this game, right? And early on, A.J. Burnett is dealing. That's Robinson Cano. He'll go and sit down. In the 2nd inning, Britton, the pitch, rips a single. Chris Johnson rips a single to center field. Now I'm going to tell you, he's been one of my most consistent, if not the most consistent hitter in my lineup, doing his job, very much so. Here we are in the bottom of the 2nd inning still with Chris Johnson on second base after a steal. Cameron Maybin rips a single to center field, and that's going to score Chris Johnson, and the Cubs are on the board 1-0. Doing their thing. All right, this is what you want, jumping out to a lead. In the top of the 5th inning, Burnett still on the mound. Ground ball out of the inning, right? A man on third base. 2-out error by A.J. Burnett. He had worked out of a jam, had a runner on third base with 2 outs. All he has to do is handle that cleanly, throw the man out. Couldn't do it. Ends up giving up the tying run. Bottom of the 6th inning, Ichiro up, rips a ball into the gap, into the left center field gap. Ichiro is on the horse, but get to it fairly quickly in left field, and they're able to hold Ichiro to a double at that point. Boy, if he just takes a little bit longer to get to that ball, Ichiro probably can stretch that into a triple, but he didn't. Now, bottom of the 6th inning, they're going to walk Konerko. Puts runners on 1st and 3rd at this point, and that brings up Alex Gordon. It's only 1 out. All he needs is a fly ball. All he needs is a fly ball, and that's what you didn't want. You'd rather him strike out than that. Hits into the easy double play, and out of the inning. Here they are in the 7th inning, ripping a single into left field. In the center field, should have been a single. Maybin misplays it, and it turns into a triple. That is not what you want. Had to take Burnett out. He was pitching well. Aaron Heilman comes in the 7th inning. 2 outs, man on third base. Rajai Davis rips a single into the right field corner. That will bring home the go-ahead run. And it's just the little mistakes that are costing us right now. Ripping here, this is Jason Heyward going deep into right center field. Ichiro dives, couldn't get it. That brings home yet another run, and the Brewers run away with this one late, scoring 4 runs combined in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. 5-1 they take this, and we have dropped the first 2 games of this series. Going into game 3, we got our ace on the mound, Halladay, taking on the ace of the Brewers, which is R.A. Dickey. R.A. Dickey was nasty with the knuckler and the curve early. Ichiro, 1st inning, Nyjer Morgan and Paul Konerko. Oh yeah, it's a problem. Strikes out the side in the 1st inning. Finally, in the 3rd inning, coming up, Sean Figgins getting the start today. He takes a curveball and grounds the first base hit of the game for the Cubs in the 3rd inning. Luckily, Halladay was pitching pretty well too, but Figgins, like you said, you're not scoring runs, you got to manufacture them. He's still second base. Omar Vizquel up at the plate, and so that was a good decision there. Vizquel playing small ball, puts the bunt down, moves Figgins over easily, but only problem of it is that brings up Halladay. But it's only 1 out. They concede the run. Halladay grounds out the shortstop, but it'll get the run home. RBI single again. The Cubs scratch first. Top of the 4th inning, Halladay, sit down, young man. Sit down. Top of the 5th, though, things are a little bit more complicated. Easy ground ball to Paul Konerko. He boots it. This ball goes straight through him, puts runners on 1st and 2nd now. 3-2 count with Melky Cabrera up, 1 out. Ground ball, Konerko again makes a mistake. Now this is what happens when you're not scoring a lot of runs. He should have just taken the out, but not thinking that you can get more runs. You make that mistake, and that just sets up the floodgates to open up a bit. Polanco, a singer to center field, that scores 2 runs. 2-run single, and now it's 3-1. In the 7th inning, Konerko going deep. Right field, Jason Heyward back, and he just flat missed it. He just flat missed that ball. And this is probably one of the only ways you'll ever see Paulo Konerko get to 3rd after any type of hit. But that's technically not a hit. That's going to be an error on Heyward. Brings up Alex Gordon. He comes through with the CNI single. Just barely got through the infield. Drives home Konerko. That made it 3-2. But we couldn't do anything else from there. Only 2 hits for the entire game. R.A. Dickey was nasty. Jim Johnson came on and got the save. And don't look now, we have lost the first 3 games of this 4-game series. I am very sorry to any Cubs fans that are watching this. We are not doing well. Last game of the series, last chance to get anything. 2nd inning, Ramon Castro ground ball, make it into right field. That loads up the bases in the 2nd inning. He hit it too hard to score the run from 2nd, so it loads the bases up. 0-2 count on Jamil Weeks, nobody out. He grounds into the double play. Now, it's not all bad because you did get a run home, and Cubs, again, for 3rd straight game, scratch first. 1-0. Bottom of the 3rd inning, Nyjer Morgan. That's Nyjer Morgan. Going deep. Is this going to get out of here? Off the base of the wall, and Nyjer Morgan can run. He gets in the 3rd without a problem. A leadoff triple. Well, actually, it was a leadoff triple, but they didn't come through until Paul Konerko steps up, and he's going deep in the right field. And Jason Heyward's playing about the worst right field you can see this series, but we're still not taking advantage of it. Nyjer Morgan walks home, and this time Konerko gets the 3rd. And yes, I cannot believe it. 2 times in the series, he gets the 3rd base. That one is a triple. And it scores a run, and right behind him, Alex Gordon comes up and singles in a run. So now it's 3-0. In the 4th inning, Lucas Duda bounces the single up the middle, and that's going to score a run, and they get on the board. It's 3-1. 3-1 again. 3-1 still in the top of the 5th inning. That is a problem. Carlos Ruiz, you can look up and say bye. That's gone. 3-2 at this point. So now the Brewers are marching back. What do you do here? I mean, Chris Carpenter's on the mound. He had pretty decent stuff to start off, but now he's definitely starting to show some cracks. The bottom of the 5th inning.
Now he goes the other way with a fastball, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that ball is gone. Home run. So a solo shot that time for Alex Gordon as they push the lead to 4-2.
Alex Gordon makes it 4-2 with the deep shot. He's starting to step up a little bit. But the man that's really killing is this man, Chris Johnson.
And he sends a fastball out to left field and fairly well hit. And see you later. That one is gone. It's a solo shot here for Chris Johnson.
Back-to-back jacks by Alex Gordon and Chris Johnson gives the Cubs a 5-2 lead. In the top of the 7th inning, though, Carlos Ruiz, that's a problem. That's gone. Straight away center field, and you can wave again. Makes it 5-3. Got to go to Damaso Marte now, but he comes in a nasty bases loaded jam. But look at him work it. First out, gets Melky Cabrera on the strikeout. The next man gets him too. And then with 2 outs, 3-2 count to Robinson Cano, gets him to ground out. Can you believe it? Damaso Marte comes in and works out of a bases loaded jam. Bottom of the 8th inning, Castro.
Well, here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run.
I love fat people. I love them. Big time homer. Take a look at this cut. Oh yeah, he knew it when he hit it. He knew it when he hit it. That one's gone. Made it 7-3. Ichiro stepping up. He rips the ball into the gap. That one's going to bounce to the wall. Hopefully Ichiro is found in his swing. The Cubs really need him to step up, and he drives in Jamel Weeks. Cubs pour it on, and we finally capture a game this series, taking this one 9-4. Held on, gave up a run in the 9th, but that'll do it. Have to settle for salvaging one game, but it's not looking good right now. At this point, we are 2-5. About to change everything, though. The way I do the series, everything is going to change coming up shortly. Still the same series. We're going to do them a little bit a different way. Subscribe, follow, peace.